Well, hey guys, what's going on? It's Stef here. I hope you've been well. I know I have, and it's time for another metal detecting, relic hunting adventure. The first of 2023. Today, I'm doing something I almost never do, and I'm moving some brand new footage up the pipeline from my first outing with the new Equinox 900, since I know you guys are pretty curious to see that in action. Now, this isn't typically a review channel, even though I did just put out a 41-minute long video with the unboxing and first thoughts, review, etc. So we won't get too technical during this hunt. Let's just go metal detecting, right? That's what this channel is really all about. Having fun finding history with your metal detector. Now, the hunt you're about to watch was just a stellar day full of old copper coins and a colonial silver bucket lister. The footage was taken in an area that I have been to dozens and dozens and dozens of times. This is where I put every new machine and every new update to a machine through its paces to see what I can pick out that I wasn't able to hear before, or, you know, maybe I'll dumb luck something that I haven't swung over before, right? Let's just say I was beyond impressed, and I'm really glad I went with the 900. All right, let's hop in. And here's the Equinox 900 on its maiden voyage. I was just getting a like low to mid 50 signal. Not very deep, but our first desirable target is going to be a musket ball. That's awesome. I'll take that all day long. May have dinged it right there. There's so many rocks in there you wouldn't believe. You can see the casting seam right there. That's pretty cool. Nice. I will always take a musket ball. Good first desirable target. I can't wait to see what's out here. I'm so excited right now, guys. So I got like a 5960 signal, and I opened up the plug, and then it was bouncing up to like in the 70s and 80s. I know I should have filmed it, but it's kind of just a mental health day out here in the woods. Nicola's over there trying out her 900, and I just said you should stay out here a little bit longer because she was headed home because there are coppers out here. And not 2 seconds later, I've got my first copper with the Equinox 900. And looks like we're going to have a beautiful King George II. That's an early head. Wow! Look at the condition on that. That's beautiful. That'll have a date. It's probably going to be 1730s. Because the strikes in the 30s were just so good. Oh, man. I'm going to let that dry off and take some pictures and mark this occasion. And also, I just beat my best copper year, which was previously 19, and now it's 20, because today is December 29th. December 29th. Yeah. Keep that date in mind, because it's going to come into play later in the video in a very creepy but awesome way. So I'm really trying to crank up my numbers toward the end of the year. Oh man, that is gorgeous. Okay, I will come back once this dries off. So here I am detecting on along in the woods, and it occurred to me I forgot to show you this cleaned up. That is a beautiful copper. It really, really, really is. I missed woods coppers. I haven't been in the woods a whole lot lately, but the ground is frozen, so that's why I'm here today. Oh, that's nice and sharp. I don't see a date on there, but I am not complaining. Oh, that is just so cool. I am so excited. That had to have been on edge with the way it was ringing up before I cut the plug, and then after I cut the plug, it was so much higher. So I clearly moved it. And I am running my sensitivity all the way up to 24, which I haven't really ever done before, but because the 900 runs so nice and smooth and quiet, I'm able to increase the sensitivity, which is awesome, because that was pretty deep. So, I love it. You know, I haven't been filming signals today, and I really should be, so let's give this a whirl. No idea. All right, well, it was about 6 or 7 inches down. We got it out over here. I think it's a button, but it could be just a really corroded shotgun shell. Haven't given it much time yet. I do think it's a button. Is it a button? What the hell is this? Is this a coin? That can't be a coin. Or could it be? Or could it be? I don't see where there's a shank. Huh. Let me give this a little TLC. I'll come back. Okay, I've got a little side lighting, courtesy of my headlamp. Sorry to blind you there. Let's get back in the light. Okay. It's definitely a coin, and I can almost make out like dentals or denticles. God, I can't even remember what they're called right now. My brain is fried. Along the edge there. On the other side, I was definitely starting to see some details, specifically in the middle here. The side lighting is really not helping, unfortunately. So I'm going to call that copper 21 for the year. I have no idea what it is. It's got to be some kind of farthing. It could be a French liard. It is old, whatever it is. Because usually the coins out here don't get very corroded at all. So this has been sitting here for a very long time. Hopefully I will have an ID on this. But if not, hey, copper 21 for 2022. Wow. Survey says, are you ready for this? I still have no idea. Definitely a coin, but yeah, we're going to call that a hammered copper because that's exactly what that is. I just don't have an identification on it, so we'll throw out mid-1600s, whatever. I have no idea, and I probably never will, but awesome find nonetheless. I know. I gotta get the heck out of the woods. It's way darker than it looks. Check out the sexy backlight. I got like a 29 to 31 signal. Guys, I have wanted one of these forever. I've got a silver colonial cufflink right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is not gonna show up well. Shoot. Hang on, let me see what I can do. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was on my bucket list for 2022. I do believe Nicola has the match to this, which is found about half a mile away. Oh my goodness, let me spray that off and I'll come back. Holy crap. What a day. Hey, this works all right. I've got my headlamp on. You can see it. This is a colonial silver cufflink. I just used the rest of my water to spray this off. Look at that. That's all hand tooled. That is so beautiful. Oh man. I can't believe the day I'm having. I really can't believe the day I'm having. Oh god. It's a little bent, but there's no crack in it or anything, and I am not going to try to straighten this out. I'm not going to screw it up. Oh my god. I have to just hike out of here now. This looks like Blair Witch type stuff, doesn't it? I need to get the hell out of the woods. Oh, it's hard to stop though. Copper, boom. Silver, colonial, etched cufflink. I'm in love. That might be my favorite find of the year. I say that about everything though, don't I? I'm just going to shut up and go home now, or at least try to. Wow. That is a breathtaking piece of personal colonial history. Okay, remember how I said to keep your mind on December 29th? This is where it comes into play. You heard me say in the previous clip that Nicola had found another half of this cufflink about a half mile away a few years ago. But what I didn't know is that she had found it 4 years ago to the day. December 29th of 2018. In fact, take a look at this. It had just popped up in her Facebook memories. And as you can imagine, it remains one of her best finds to date. These do not come up often, and it is super exciting to find colonial silver. Anyway, rewind just a bit. I hike out of the woods, get home, and we take a look at our cufflinks side by side. As it turns out, mine is about twice the size of hers, as you can see in the photo right now. Regardless, it's obviously the same design made by the same silversmith over 250 years ago. What an outstanding piece of silver to end 2022, and I could not have asked for a better piece. But wait, it gets better. Guess what I found in an area of the woods between our two cufflinks? Those of you who have been following me since before I created this YouTube channel may recall a spill in March of 2019 that consisted of a 2 real and 2 half reals in the same hole. No coppers, just silver, and I was always curious about why there weren't any copper coins in that spill. You would think that a pocket spill would include coins across the board and not just silver. Now, back in the colonial era, it wasn't uncommon for silversmiths, even though this was illegal, to melt down silver coins in order to make things like silver buckles and silver cufflinks. So now, my mind is racing. I have to wonder if this silversmith that crafted mine and Nick's cufflinks actually dropped silver that he had intended to use for jewelry. Now, I guess we'll have to find more back there in order to substantiate that theory, but it sure is fun to think about. Now, back to the show so we can get to something I dug a couple of nights ago that started off 2023 with a bang. I just tripped over the most incredible signal. Sounds tight like a coin, so I really hope that's what it is. Whew, I'm glad I got to it before the hole completely filled up with water. Really swampy area. It was in 83, 84, it is a copper, you can see it right there. 83, 84, once I got all the crap out of the way. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. What on earth are you going to be? Bust facing right. Is that that's a draped bust? I have never found a draped bust back here. That is really funny. That's actually like too new for this place. I usually find like KG1s, KG2s. Nice. All right, well, hopefully that cleans up okay. And I'll brush it off and come back. Awesome. Well, she has not much to look at, especially in this light, but I did see a 17 down there. So that's going to be 1796 to 1799. The back, you can kind of see 1 cent coming through. I'm not expecting this to hold up very well because it was in such a swampy area, but that feels very, very good. I'm really happy with that. All right, I was seeing things, and this still isn't really going to show up very well, but it is an 1805, so I was wrong about that, but awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was short, but hopefully sweet. It certainly was for me anyway. So in the meantime, if you don't have frozen ground, get out there, save what you can, and do what you love. We'll see you next week.